morning, Diesel. How you doing? It's early. It's really early. It's still dark outside. I don't like getting up before the sun. That's not natural. But we got to get to our destination today, so it's going to be a bit of a giver kind of day. But we got up early enough to give us some extra time in case something happens. Maybe just stop for a few bathroom breaks or pick up a chocolate bar or something. We are crossing into Canada today, into New Brunswick, and then we're crossing into Quebec province from New Brunswick. That's where we're going to make our drop, and we got to be there by the end of the day. It's 5:25 a.m. Let's roll. Well, like I said, much too early for me to be awake. I do not like being up this early, but what do you gotta do? There's a job and it needs to get done. Ain't no one gonna do it but me. So we're back on, what is this, I-95 north, headed through New Hampshire, headed towards Maine. This is why I love Manitoba. I don't know why that traffic stopped and I'm moving. But I have a feeling I'm going to be stopping very soon too. There was some warnings about an accident. Oh, that guy had a signal on. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't let him in, I guess. Didn't see it in time. There was some kind of warnings about some accident that happened up here. It's really gonna mess with my schedule. I don't have time for this. I think no one got time for this. Alright, well, we're coming up to what caused this whole kerfluffle. They must have just cleaned it up now, because it's not really much of a kerfluffle anymore. Besides the fact that all the four-wheelers wait until the last second and then cutting off all the trucks. That's what's messing with everything. Stop cutting them off. Wait in line. Wait your turn. It's so strange that some states only have blue lights on their police vehicles. It just doesn't look like a cop car to me. It looks like a snowplow or a city worker. You know? Because in Manitoba, blue flashing lights means construction. If it doesn't have red in it, it's not emergency lights. Emergency lights have red. Red is emergency. And blue is police, so red and blue, right? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. That's strange to me. Well, we're in Maine, 3 hours from Canada. You can sort of tell by the amount of snow out here. They have adjustable speed limits on this freeway. They can change them. I always thought that was a cool idea. It's a digital, whatever, light screen, right? And they changed it down to 45 miles an hour now. Down from 65. I don't know why, because the roads are just wet. They're just fine. Not icy at all. Temperature is 2 degrees Celsius above freezing. I don't know why they got us going so slow. This is killing my time. Oh, here's Canada. There is the American customs right there to our left if you were coming south. We're gonna go past these and we're gonna go to Canadian customs because we're going north. A lot of snow out here. Yikes. Entering Atlantic time zone. Alright, so we are now 2 hours ahead of Central Time Zone where I live. Got all my paperwork ready, my ID is ready. Don't got any fruit on board. No alcohol, no tobacco. We're good to go, right, Diesel? Got all your papers here. That shouldn't give us a problem. No, we never get a problem going into Canada. We get our own little building here and everything. See this one on the left, this first one? That's for cars, four-wheelers. And then this bigger one here is for buses and motorhomes. And Class 1 truckers, we get our own building. Go right past all this. And this is our building. New Brunswick, Canada. Ooh, what does this say? In New Brunswick, speed limits are in kilometers per hour. For our American friends who come to visit. Speed limit 110. Yeah, you might get that confused, eh? That's not 110 miles an hour. On the right, welcome to New Brunswick. Bienvenue au Nouveau-Brunswick. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Very happy to be here. Very happy, glad y'all came out to welcome me. Radar detectors, possession or use prohibited. Oh, same thing in Manitoba. I'm pretty sure it's illegal right across the country to use radar detectors. But yet they still sell them at Best Buy, so I don't get that one. So can you tell that we're in Canada? I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. All this white stuff is in my way. I can't see if it's Canada or not. Sort of good to be home. Mostly not. I'm actually not home, I'm far from home. I don't live anywhere near here in Canada. This is my country still, but way on the other side. I'm probably like a week from home if I drove straight home from here. 4 days straight driving, maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. We're on Highway 2 headed north towards Quebec. So far it's only getting worse the further north we go. Well, that's all I can say. Well, it's not getting any better. Was I dumb enough to think it might? I don't know, I guess I was hoping. So, I don't know if I'm going to make it to my delivery before they close today. I have 3 hours to get there, and I'm 200 kilometers away. So, if this road was clear, I could get there in 2 hours, no problem. But since we're doing 60 kilometers an hour, 40 miles an hour, probably not gonna make it. Somebody just go ahead and start singing the national anthem. Doesn't this weather just make you wanna cling to the red and white? White and red till I'm cold and dead. Well, I'm cold. Halfway there. It's actually not that cold out at all. That's why it's snowing so much. It's 33 Fahrenheit. That's not cold at all. That's whenever it's this temperature, it snows so much, right? Nuts. At least I bought these winter wipers this year, eh? Still getting some ice caked on them. See if I can knock them off there. There we go, that's better. Sometimes if you put them on full power, it blows all the ice off them, right? I know. Maybe I should call into work and say it's too slippery. Hey, it worked for the other guy the other week down there in Tennessee. It was too slippery. He didn't want to come into work. So that actually messed me up the whole week. I was late picking up my next load then. I was late delivering it. I couldn't deliver it all before the weekend. I had to wait the weekend. Because that guy thought it was too slippery, he didn't come into work to receive me. You all remember that day, right? I lost over $1,500 in revenue. All because he didn't want to drive in like 2 or 3 miles
on the ice. Look at this here right now. What do you think? I'm doing just fine. It's not too slippery. You still gotta go to work. Well, we lost the 4-lane and now it's 2-lane all the way there. Another 150 kilometers, or what would that be in miles? 190 miles. It would be 90 miles. 150 kilometers. It could be a long road like this. I think it's a little too slippery. Maybe I should call in and say I can't go. No, they're expecting me there. I might not make it by the time they close, but if I don't, then they're expecting me there in the morning. Mother Nature can play tricks on me, but she can't stop me. Not today. I hope not anyways. I mean, we're still going. Still getting worse. This is bad. I wish I could just find a place to park already, but there's no places to park out here. It's so frustrating. And the parking lots that are there have like 2 feet of snow in them. And I'm not going in there. I'm gonna get stuck. And where's the plows? Why is there a foot of snow on the road? Oh, man, I miss Tennessee. Why can't I just live down there? Why does snow keep following me everywhere? I'm sick of winter already. Oh, we gotta meet somebody. All right, Diesel, you paying attention? Watch the ditch on that side. Just need a parking spot. That's all I need. Just need a parking spot. Come on.
Okay, guys, interesting story. We're parked at the bottom of the hill. Actually, at the bottom of that hill and the bottom of that hill over there. That's the hill I couldn't make it up. There's 3 or 4 other trucks that got stuck trying to get up there too. And they're chained up. And even with the chains, there's so much snow on the road that it was spinning with the chains on. And so one of the DOT guys came by here. He says, no, don't bother, take your chains off. They're bringing a plow through here. And then they're gonna bring a salt truck through here. And he said, just wait about 10-15 minutes after the salt truck goes through and you'll be able to go up there no problem. So there's like, oh, there's a couple that I can see. There's a couple on the other side of the hill there. Most of them don't speak English, they're all French speaking. But the truckers were all lined up on the road, like pretty much right in the lane. There's nowhere to park. Look, this is the road. So pretty much, once the salt truck goes, wait for it to melt everything, and then I'm just gonna give her, just go time, you know? Get up that hill. I'm only like 40 kilometers from where I gotta be, like 25 miles. I don't even know where I'm gonna park when I get there. It's a small town. Sometimes I hate delivering to these small towns for these reasons. It's usually exciting because you get to see the back country, right? And on days like this, you get to see the back country, and it's not as good. Well, we'll wait for the salt truck and fill you in once we're up the hill. Almost to the top. Come on. So they cleared this all just for us and salted a strip right down the middle. And that did the trick. 10-4. Alright, Diesel, we're back on the way. Oh, I hate winter time. Have I ever mentioned that? I really hate winter. Ah, the end of the crazy days here, eh, Diesel? We're parked in Pointe-à-la-Croix, Quebec, or somewhere close to it. And it is snowing like mad out there. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Can you see that? Absolutely nuts how much snow they're getting. Just bonkers. Hey, Diesel, what do you think of all that? Crazy. So, we're going to bed now. Hopefully we won't be stuck here in the morning, buried underneath a foot of snow. I just can't get away from snow. It's so frustrating. But tomorrow's another day. I'm going to give it our best shot. and it starts at 6 a.m. Central Time, and I'll see you then.